So Liema is ready to confront Biggie because of this Zaka Pay task. Yo, she said no, her team won. Like Liema said, her team won. Even when what's her name? Ramona was telling her about that's what the ninjas. She said no, the ninjas don't know what they are doing. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are doing okay. Welcome back. So guys, today they had the Zaka Pay task. I think I informed you guys earlier in an update. I told you guys they are going to be having the Zaka Pay task, and they were grouped in teams, team one and team two. Now, team one is comprised of UDD, Q, Tumi, Trixie, the Dawn, and what's her name? Ilano. This person is like the game master. That's Ramona, right? It's like the game master. So the team two has Liema, Tandeka, Melly. We have Ashe. And Bravo B. Who else? Who else? Who else? Okay, who else? Kim Wanda and the house. So these two teams are supposed to is a kind of awareness. They are supposed to create awareness about the Zaka Pay. Okay, and they are supposed to dramatize it. Okay, just use whatever thing you want to do. It has to be entertaining. The clarity has to be there. You inform people about Zaka Pay, and the people should understand how to use it. So you tell people in your dramatic whatever dramatic performance, you have to tell people about the Zaka Pay, and there has to be clarity, meaning the people really need to understand. It's not just advertising, creating awareness, and the people will not understand. So these two teams, guys, kicked off, right? Now, after the whole stuff, I'm going to go into the details later, and you're going to tell me which team you think did it for you. Okay. Now, Uliema said, no way, I am not accepting Biggie's verdict. Lie, 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 lie. No way, I'm not going to accept Biggie's verdict because we did well. We literally did well. Now, guys, let me tell you guys something. I watched when they were rehearsing, but when the game started, guys, I did not, but thankfully I had to rewind to watch because I watched the Liema Tandeka performance. I came in when they were already doing theirs. So when I realized it was the final, I had to wait for Biggie's verdict because I loved theirs. I enjoyed theirs. And while they were doing theirs, it was so entertaining that you could see the team one were literally entertained. The way they paid attention. When the other team is doing something and like, yo, it's flowing, you saw the way they were really entertained. And when they had finished, they even clapped for them. Like there was a chair, like a clap chair, guys, for them. Okay. So we felt like fine, team two is gonna win. But I'm like, okay, I didn't really get to see them on stage, though I know their story. I've watched them rehearse and all. I know theirs is still okay. But then this one of Melly, Tandega and all is looking real and is really very entertaining. So what I had to do was when Biggie actually told okay, true Ramona told them they should settle down, Big Brother is going to bring the verdict. So when Biggie actually gave the verdict, they said the ninjas are going to bring it. So the ninjas brought it and it was team one. Yeah. Team two was so disappointed. They did not believe it because they wanted it to be theirs, and they felt that we nailed it. We did so well. Our performance was top notch. So why would you rub off of the win? Why? Uliema said, no way. Ramona was telling her, no, he said the ninjas don't know what they are doing. They don't know anything. Yo. So they got into the house and Liema was so angry. She was like, you guys shouldn't come close to me. You're not my friends anymore. And all of that. We did so well. We did this. We did that. Guys. And Liema she went to ring Big Brother. Guys, because she said she wanted to ask Big Brother, is this the real verdict or there's a mix up somewhere? Okay. So after that, I said, let me go back to watch the first team. Let me watch them on stage. Let me actually watch them on stage and compare the two. And guys, when I watched the team one on stage, that thing they were just doing in the house, practicing with UDD, talk, meet Q, this. I think I brought you guys an update that I was happy that, oh, they are working together. People who aren't close actually working together. At least it's going to give them that chance to talk and all of that, right? So when I went back to see what the team one did, yo, theirs looked boring, but the message was very clear. Yeah, it looked so boring. The message was very clear with the man at the stores, that is the Don who is at the stores, who is acting like an Indian man at the stores, and He actually did so well by showing them how to download, and they used it. Okay, then the lady at the that's Ilano, who is supposed to be the lady at the bank, who was so rude to Trixie the first time, had an issue. She had a challenge, and they had to introduce her to the Zaka Pay, and she used it. Okay. Now, I think someone wanted to pay for something at the stores or whatever, and they had to, introduce the person. I think that was Q. Introduce him to the Zaka Pay, and you get so theirs was it appeared not entertaining, like you ain't gonna laugh, but you could see that the message was very clear. The clarity was top notch. Yeah, almost everybody who was introduced to Zaka Pay used it, and it actually worked for them. And they exhausted almost all the features of the Zaka Pay. I don't know if you guys are getting. They exhausted almost all the features of the Zaka Pay, from receive and send, pay your bills, do this, do that. Like literally exhausted it, and it was so real, and it was fun to watch, though, but not as entertaining as that of Tandega. I know where you have to laugh, do all of those things, and all right. So when I watched it, I'm like, yo, now I can see the difference is very clear. The difference is very clear. The message was clear. The communication was very clear. It wasn't vague. Okay. As a random person, a novice who doesn't really know about Zaka Pay, like somebody you're introducing to Zaka Pay, the clarity is there. Okay. There is no misinformation. The person got it and was able to use. I don't know how many of you do watch that Zaka Pay ad. Yeah, in between the show. You see the way the girl just told her mom, just download Zaka Pay, do this, and the light is going to be restored. So it was very clear. Now I understood why Biggie had to give them the win, because these other people was quite entertaining, where you have to laugh, clap, and all of that. But the message was vague. The message wasn't really so clear. I don't know if you guys, the message wasn't really so clear, but it was entertaining. When I mean it was entertaining, it was quite entertaining. Okay. And I guess they didn't utilize almost all the features. It was like, oh, I introduce you to Zaka Pay, and you tell the others, all of us are moving together, Zaka Pay. But these people had different sceneries, where you went to get something at the store, you were at the queue, and you couldn't get money, you were so devastated or disappointed, you had to go get something, you're waiting for a friend. Like, there are lots and lots of features and sceneries they use to actually tell their story. The dramatical performance wasn't really that. It was engaging, though, but it wasn't really that overly entertaining, where you're going to say, okay, we are going to clap and laugh, everybody. But then the message was very clear. So I guess that was why Biggie gave them the win. And these other people feeling that, no, we did so well, we were entertaining, it was fun, it was this, it was that. Why? And so when the fact it was a prank, they asked Ramona if it was a prank, and Ramona said, you may now leave the arena, like go back into the house. They were so disappointed. Yeah, they were so it was later, to me, was telling them that they didn't exhaust all the whole features of the Zaka Pay. You just, like you saying, this is a phone, you can make and receive calls, you can browse, you can. So it was like they were actually concentrating on make and receive calls, and they didn't really highlight so much on the other features, and that was actually what robbed them of the win. Liema didn't find it funny. Seriously, Liema, yo, it was not funny to Liema. It was not funny to her at all. She was like, "No way, there is no way, Biggie. There is a mix up somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere." And I think Biggie would have actually said something to them. Maybe Biggie is not around. I don't know. I'm just saying. Biggie would have actually said the clarity, does that, at least let them know exactly where they aired or where they missed it. Okay, let them know where they missed it, right? Yeah, let them know where they missed it, because it was from what Tumi said that, as okay, these people literally did not utilize or did not use exhaust all the features of the Zaka Pay. They streamlined their whatever to just one particular send and receive, and just the entertainment part of it. Okay, while these other people use different scenarios, like I said before, to actually tell the story, and it was so clear. So even as a random person who is being introduced to Zaka Pay, you understand it ASAP. I don't know if you guys get. So that was exactly what it is. But I don't know, guys. But then, can you see how it was on their faces when the other people were performing? So they had to wait for the verdicts. Anyway, the two teams did well. They did amazing because the timing was short. Remember that Biggie told them about this. They were rehearsing. The still told them to go get the open the Zaka Pay room so they can go shop and all of that. So like it was a lot. It was the timing was short for them regardless. But then these other people actually did it so well. And you know what? The team one was like, you guys undermined us, you guys underestimated whatever. You guys were looking down on us, feeling that we did not get it. Liema was like, no, your own was boring. I said it was boring, but the message was clear. That's why people don't understand sometimes. Yeah, it may be boring, but the message was very clear. Even somebody who does not know anything about Zaka Pay got it. Okay, but you can. It's just like some of these people who come to advertise their goods, and some focus so much on entertainment, trying to entertain the viewers, the audience, and all, but the message is not clear. So it's not about the entertainment, but the message you're trying to pass, is it clear? That's just it. So if the message is not clear, you just ended up entertaining people, let them laugh, giggle, and all of that, but they didn't get anything at the end of the day. Anywho, they've done so well, and we give it to them. Congratulations to Team One for winning tonight's Zaka Pay ties. Share thoughts in the comment section while they are getting ready for the Saturday night party. I'll definitely see you guys in my next one.